Okay, so I'm tired of people saying what the 70 weeks prophecy says, and they're completely wrong. Let's go ahead and read it together. Now, while I was speaking, praying, and confessing my sin and the sin of my people Israel, and presenting my supplication before the Lord my God for the holy mountain of my God, yes, while I was speaking in prayer, the man Gabriel, whom I have seen in the vision at the beginning, being caused to fly swiftly, reached me at about the time of the evening offering. And he informed me and talked with me and said, O Daniel, I have now come forth to give you skill to understand. And the beginning of your supplications, the command went out, and I have come to tell you, for you are greatly beloved. Therefore consider the matter, and understand the vision. 70 weeks are determined for your people and for your holy city, to finish the transgression, to make an end of sins, to make reconciliation for iniquity. All right, let's see here. That had a note for Isaiah 53:10, so we're going to read that. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He has put him to grief. When you make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. Is that talking about the Antichrist? Because it sounds like Jesus. Okay, back to Daniel 9. To bring in everlasting righteousness. It takes us to the proclamations of the three angels in Revelation 14:6. Then I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach to those who dwell on the earth, to every tribe, nation, tongue, and people. So back to Daniel 9. That's how you're going to bring in everlasting righteousness. To seal up the vision and prophecy, and to anoint the most holy. That brings us to Psalm 45:7. You love righteousness and hate wickedness, therefore God, your God, has anointed you with the oil of gladness more than your companions. All of your garments are scented with myrrh and aloes and cassia, out of the ivory palaces by which they have made you glad. I read too much. It was just verse 7, but let's go back to Daniel. Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the command to restore and build Jerusalem until Messiah the Prince, there shall be 7 weeks and 62 weeks. Who is Messiah? Well, it's defined here in John 1:41. He first found his own brother Simon and said to him, We have found the Messiah, which is translated the Christ. The prince is defined in John 4:25. The woman said to him, I know that Messiah is coming, who is called Christ. When he comes, he will tell us all things. Okay, back to Daniel. And the street shall be built again, and the wall even in troublesome times. And after the 62 weeks, Messiah shall be cut off. Let's go look at that one. It says to suffer the death penalty. I don't know if you know this, but Jesus died on the cross for our sins. That's what that's talking about. And the people of the prince who is to come. My bad, let me back up. But not for himself. So Messiah shall be cut off, but not for himself. That takes us to 1 Peter 2:21. For to this you were called, because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example that you should follow his steps, who committed no sin, no deceit was found in his mouth. Okay, so there you go. And the people of the prince who is to come. The people of the prince who is to come. Takes us to Matthew 22:7. But when the king heard about it, he was furious. He sent out his armies, destroyed those murderers, and burned up their city. What is this talking about? The great wedding feast. So some people made light of it and did their own thing, lived their lives for themselves. And that made him angry. This is Vashti. And so, yeah, who's the one who's going to destroy stuff? Well, Jesus shall destroy the city and the sanctuary. The end of it shall be with a flood. And till the end of the war, desolations are determined. Okay, let's go look at that one. Shall destroy the city and the sanctuary. It's D. Luke 19:43. For your days will come upon you when your enemies will build an embankment around you, surround you, and close you in on every side. This is Jesus' words, weeping over Jerusalem. Then he shall confirm a covenant with many for 1 week. Isaiah 42:6. I, the Lord, have called you in righteousness, and will hold your hand. I will keep you and give you as a covenant to the people, as a light to the Gentiles. So, is this Trump making a covenant with many? No, this is about Jesus' covenant with his people. The other reference takes us to Matthew 26:28. For this is my blood of the new covenant, which is shed for many, for the remission of sins. But in the middle of the week, he shall bring an end to sacrifice and offering. Okay, what happened there? His ministry ended. He died on the cross. A horrible, horrible death, so that we can be reconciled to the Father for our sins. And on the wings of abomination shall be one who makes desolate. Okay, so here's the Antichrist part. This is the only part about the Antichrist. Even until the consummation, which is determined, is poured out on the desolate. Okay, the desolate. So, the reference there is Daniel 11:36. Then the king shall do according to his own will. He shall exalt and magnify himself above every god, speak blasphemies against the God of gods, and he shall prosper till the wrath has been accomplished, for what has been determined shall be done. This is the only part about the Antichrist. Well, guys, I hope that helps, and I hope that you understand Daniel's 70th week a little bit better. Take care, and God bless.